Hey everybody, welcome back to Sam Can Do, the channel where we're currently really zoomed in because we're in a new location. Ta-da! It's pretty underwhelming, I'm sure, and you probably don't care. The same stuff is behind me, but me and Hayden finally moved. We are in a new house, and when it's all finished unpacking, I'll do a house tour if you guys are interested. But you read the title of this video, let's jump into it. Am I high? Or is pregnancy just the weirdest thing that's ever happened to the human body?
You should see how weird I look naked.
And the things that would happen, and I wondered, like, oh my gosh, like, I listened to the stories I told, and I realized that it sounded like I was talking about crazy one night, super high stories, but they weren't. It was just about my everyday life as a pregnant woman. So I reached out to some friends, and I asked them this question, and I want to do this video but today because I had a really hard day. You know, life happens. The engine shot on our car, but we still owe a lot of money. We'll be paying it off for 2 more years. And so we have 1 car to our family and it's dead. And so we have no idea what we're gonna do. So my mom is really sweet and she made a GoFundMe. I'm gonna put that down below if you're interested, but I just wanted to laugh today and to share this with you guys. So that's what we're gonna focus on. Everyone just sit back and get something to drink and let's enjoy these hilarious moments of pregnant life. Okay, so I kind of put up this thing on Facebook and I said, okay, is it pregnant stories or high stories? And I put it out there and I thought maybe a couple people will comment. I got so many stories from other pregnant moms who said, hey, this is what's happened to me. And I just wanted to read some of these things to you because it's so funny to me. So the one that I started with, what happened to me, real life, was I was driving on the way home, literally less than a mile from my home, turning on the street that we now live on, and I totally just puked into a Trader Joe's bag. Why? Because I had a headache and then it made me nauseous, and so I puked into a Trader Joe's reusable bag. Thank God they're waterproof because I've puked in the car before and worse has happened. Then I slept 12 hours, woke up in the middle of the night, ate 2 bowls of Captain Crunch and a hot dog and went back to bed. Another mom said, this is Jessica, threw up all over myself in the car after sneezing. Couldn't smell it at the time, so I said, wow, it doesn't smell here. It doesn't smell bad at all. That's good, right? While her husband had his head out the window and was gagging, trying not to throw up. This one woman said, I had a sudden obsession with horseradish in the middle of the meal. I was slathering on everything, meat, bread, vegetables, whatever I could. I turned it into a vessel to get more horseradish into my mouth. I was trying to be sly about it, but eventually my family was like, hey, just take the spoon, the rest of the jar is yours. Like, that is so gross, Joanna. And then, like, I went to a site of where people were telling their best munchie stories, and I'm like, this could just be a day of my life. One of the guys on the munchie site said, I'm obsessed with meat and chocolate. I eat it all the time, like chicken and Oreos, and I can no longer eat meat without craving chocolate. I'm like, yeah, I can see myself doing that. One friend who didn't comment in here, she told me in real life, she said that once she was pregnant with her 2nd child, she picked up her cat thinking it was her 1st child and then realized the cat wasn't the baby and dropped the cat and had a panic attack because she thought her baby had turned into a furry animal. This one mom says, I got a pickle for my sandwich and then it made all the sense in the world to drink the entire jar. I sat happily, drank it all, and suddenly snapped back into thinking, why did I do that? In self-disgust, wondered who commanded my body to drink the pickle juice. 2nd time, she ate too much at a barbecue place and couldn't make it to the toilet, crouched down and threw up in front of the table with children and church friends, just sat next to the table, puking on the ground. Low-key, I've puked in a burger Tex, you know what I mean? With a good thing, when you're a pro puker, trademark, pro puker, you can get your shirt off before you puke so it doesn't backsplash onto your clothes in the disgusting public bathroom that you decided to puke in. Glamorous. And Lisa, I love her, these are all her stories. She said, my gag reflex was so strong with my first pregnancy that I'd fart, then promptly gag at my own fart. She said it was a dark time. Yeah, that's super rough. Poor girl. Oh yes, my good friend Micah, she could not form sentences. She literally was trying to talk to an insurance company on the phone and her English would not work. And then another mom said, yeah, that happened to me too, which I haven't had this happen to me. I'm always eloquent and have many things to say. That's why I never shut up. Maybe you guys will get lucky and I'll forget how to speak. But basically this other mom said, oh yeah, I have to go to the store to buy purple, meaning chicken, but then she would wonder why everyone didn't know what she was saying.
You sober now?
No, yeah. I'm never, but
Yeah. My friend Brittany, I just threw up and would jump on stage to lead worship at church. It became a habit. My mic always smelled like vomit. Hashtag anointing. Nasty. Okay, this one's gotta be one of my favorite ones. I have 2 boys, then 3 girls. When pregnant with the first girl, I was watching CSI. Let's do creepy music. Let's put on the conspiracy music. When pregnant with the first girl, I was watching CSI. Or one of those shows. I caught myself thinking, that looks delicious. When they were doing an autopsy. In the middle of the autopsy, she was like, that looks so good.
Those organs look delicious.
Then she says, I still have a bizarre and disgusting craving for raw meat, especially in the organ variety.
She's acting different. I can cook that for you, sweetheart.
I'm fine. Oh my god. Especially in the organ variety. I don't want to say that my girls turned me into a zombie, but they kind of did.
Zombie?
I don't like that word. I think it's inherently negative.
I don't like it either.
Well, let's not use it.
It never went away. This idea that raw brains sound amazing. And then I said, bath salts or baby, who knows? Dude, I'm telling you, this stuff is weird. So it's just so crazy to think about, you know, how the hormones just make you almost like a different person at time. And for people who've never been pregnant, I just never knew that this would happen. I never knew that all this stuff would happen in my body. Some other weird stuff is my anxiety and my paranoia. It's almost like when you're like what happens with THC.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
Where you're super scared that something, like in the middle of the night, Harvey, our dog, will like knock over a small ill-placed cardboard shoebox that was sitting somewhere, and I'll wake up and think someone's outside the door and they're gonna kill us. Not a normal thing to happen to me. Also, my hunger is absolutely ridiculous.
I need some pizza.
So like, it only happened in the past 4 weeks or so, but something will happen where I'm just going about my day and it's maybe been 2-3 hours since I've had a snack, and all of a sudden I feel like I will scream if I do not have a snack, if I don't have an orange, if I don't have something to eat. Yeah, and my cravings are very strange. It's just like I'm going throughout my day and I'm like, waffles! Like that little girl. I'm literally the waffle girl.
Oh, I can't stop. Why can't I just stop dreaming about waffles?
I don't know.
That is who I am. Oh, I got so angry one time, which is literally like being on drugs. I got so angry that I yelled and all of a sudden I just saw lights everywhere. Like fireworks, but they did not exist. And I found out that I made too much blood pressure run in my face and disrupted the cones in my eyes. So I literally was like hallucinating because of, I guess, my pregnancy and the fact that my hormones... See? But, you know, I just want to know, do you have any weird stuff that happens to you when you're pregnant? And if you've never been pregnant, do you have weird stuff that happened to you when you were high that this sounds like? I'm not trying to advocate for drugs or judge. I'm just saying that it's kind of funny when a bunch of hormones rush through your body, how it changes you into a totally different person. By the way, if you haven't heard, I'm having a little girl and her name is Lucy. And you know what? It's things like that in the midst of, yes, I need to figure out how to pay you to get my car fixed, but you still have to laugh and you still have to appreciate things in life. And I'm so excited to have this little girl and for you all to meet her. She's just rolling around in my tummy doing all kinds of fun stuff, and I love her for it. So yeah, thanks for coming to my channel today. By the way, it's my birthday this week. Please, please, please wish me a happy birthday down below, and I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel and that you'll see me next time. I put out videos on Thursday. Bye.
She won't answer you. This is the way it's been since
She got pregnant.